Looking back at the past week, let's start off with an Artemis update. Last Monday, Orion reached the farthest distance from Earth of any human-rated spacecraft, 432,210 kilometers, or 268,563 miles. That's 32,000 kilometers, or 20,000 miles, farther than the previous record holder, the Apollo 13 Command and Service Module in April 1970. Of course, Artemis I is uncrewed, so the astronaut's record remains intact. Last Thursday, December 1st, Orion executed its lunar departure burn to put it on a trajectory to swing past the Moon one more time on its way back to Earth. More on the upcoming Artemis events later in the Looking Ahead segment. Looking ahead to this week, as always, assume that these events will have live coverage here on Raw Space unless I state otherwise. On Monday, December 5th at 9 a.m. Eastern, 1400 UTC, is coverage of Orion's return lunar flyby as it swings past the Moon on its way back to Earth. If you recall, Orion has been in a distant retrograde orbit around the Moon, which takes it way out past the Moon rather than in a tight circular orbit. And so it's coming back past the Moon on its way to Earth. The flyby burn itself is at 11:43 a.m. Eastern, 1643 UTC. It seems likely that Orion will be hidden behind the Moon at the time, as it was for the outbound flyby. So we may not get live footage of the burn, but hopefully we do. Later on Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2200 UTC, is an Artemis I mission update. Wednesday, December 7th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 1800 UTC, is Artemis All Access Episode 5. I won't be covering this, since Episode 1 consisted of little more than pointing to Orion's current location on a trajectory map. You can watch it live on NASA TV, though, if you wish. Thursday, December 8th, at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2200 UTC, is a NASA preview of Orion's upcoming atmospheric reentry. I'll have a stream for you here on Raw Space. Friday, December 29th, at 1 p.m. Eastern, 1800 UTC, is Artemis All Access Episode 6. As with the previous episodes, you can watch it on NASA TV if you wish. And then next Sunday, December 11th at 11 a.m. Eastern, 1600 UTC, before SpaceWeek, is coverage of the re-entry and splashdown of the Artemis I Orion spacecraft. Now, the European service module will separate from the crew module at 12 p.m. Eastern, 1700 UTC. The service module will burn up on re-entry, while the crew module re-enters and splashes down. 3 minutes later, the Orion crew module will perform a raise maneuver to get it in the proper orientation for re-entry. 17 minutes later, at 12:20 p.m. Eastern, 1720 UTC, the crew module will re-enter the Earth's atmosphere at 40,000 kilometers per hour, or 25,000 miles per hour. That's Mach 32, or 43% faster than a normal Dragon or Soyuz capsule re-entry. Orion will splash down in the Pacific Ocean at 12:40 p.m. Eastern, 1740 UTC, where a U.S. Navy vessel will recover it. Post-splashdown briefing is scheduled for 2:45 p.m. Eastern, 1945 UTC, and there will be a mission recap at 6 p.m. Eastern, 2300 UTC. Now, since the post-splashdown briefing is scheduled for basically right when SpaceWeek would normally start, I will start next week's SpaceWeek immediately after that broadcast, so maybe 3:45 p.m. or thereabouts. I'm sorry, 3:45 p.m. Eastern, 2045 UTC or thereabouts.